Hey guys, what's going on? This is CONUS Riz, and for today's Beast Weapon episode, we're going to feature the M16A3. Now, you're probably looking at the screen right now and wondering why you're not seeing Battlefield 3 gameplay. Well, I wanted to mix it up a little bit and throw in some real-life airsoft footage here. This is part of my Airsoft Warfare HD channel. You can go ahead and check that out in the description below. It's my airsoft videos. I make some airsoft videos, so if you guys want to subscribe to that channel as well as my gaming channel, it's all in the description below. So I just wanted to include some airsoft gameplay in here since I'm using the M16A3 with AR-15 rails, real AR-15 rails actually. It's a bit longer than the M16A3, but I thought it was pretty similar, so I just thought I'd throw that in there. I'm going to change it to Battlefield 3 gameplay throughout the episode, so don't worry about that. Anyways, now we're going to start with pros and cons. Actually, we're not going to start with that. We're going to start with why I chose this weapon as my beast weapon. And I want to tell you guys that the reason I chose this as one of my beast weapons is because it's a very versatile weapon. And actually, that's part of my pro over here, but it is a versatile weapon. Every time I pick it in the menu and start playing with the weapon, I always seem to do good. I don't know what it is about the gun. Even the stats are not as good as, let's say, the F2000 or the FAMAS, but every time I try to use the M16A3, it's always in my favor. Now we can go on to the pros and cons. Now the first one is it's a versatile weapon, which is what I just explained. It's very comfortable to be used indoors as well as outdoors. So you can use this weapon in CQB or long range or medium range. It doesn't matter. It's a very versatile weapon, and that's what I like about it. And the second one is it has the perfect amount of rounds per minute. Now, what I mean about that is not it has like a million rounds per minute like freaking FAMAS or something. You know, that has 1,000 rounds per minute. That's pretty fast for a gun. But I personally don't like the FAMAS because of its high rate of fire. I actually usually like weapons that are kind of lower rate of fire, even airsoft. I don't know what it is about it, but you don't waste your ammo as fast. You can keep on target better, and it's better for engaging one-on-one people. You know, maybe weapons that are higher rate of fire are better at engaging multiple people at a time, but a weapon that has lower rounds per minute is really good to be used when you're shooting one person at a time. And number three is I just like the way it looks. I like how M16 looks. I just like the rails and the handguard and just how it looks, and especially how Battlefield 3 or DICE has paid attention to the detail in the weapon. Now let's go on to the cons. The first con is the recoil is not my favorite recoil out of other guns that I've used before. Now what I mean about this is not the recoil isn't like the strongest recoil or anything. It's just unpredictable, you know what I mean? It's not, I can't predict the recoil as good as other weapons. It's not in my favor, I guess. Okay, now let's go on to the stats of the weapon, and this is what it says in battle log. The third generation of M16A3 has been upgraded with the IRIS rail interface system for mounting accessories and is capable of automatic and semi-automatic fire, available to the frontline units engaged in urban combat. The M16A3's low recoil makes a capable all-around weapon. Now, I don't know why it's saying M16A3 when the title of the gun right above it says M16A4. I guess it was like a little mistake, I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and look at the characteristics. Auto fire is yes, of course. Single shot, yes. Burst mode is a no. Rate of fire is 800 rounds per minute, which I said is like my kind of perfect rounds per minute. Ammunition is 30, and the caliber is 5.56 times or x 45mm NATO. Range is long, and so far I have got 69 kills and 10 headshots, so that doesn't seem like a lot, but I don't really play this game a lot, so I pretty much didn't get a lot of kills with any of the weapons in this game. Alright guys, now we're going to talk a little bit about the history behind this weapon, and I found this article and I'm going to read off of it, and excuse my English, it's not so good when I read, so excuse all the little accents that I'm gonna present. Alright, the M16A3 is the 4th generation model of the successful M16 series of automatic assault rifles. The M16A3 system and all the drawbacks contained therein that debuted in the Vietnam War is now a more refined and consequently more lethal version of the original weapon. The M16 is fielded in all its varying forms with armies all across the globe, similar to a reach as enjoyed by M16's counterpart, the AK-47 and its variants. The M16 differs from the M16A2 mainly in the removable carrying handle, which can be replaced by a universal MIL SCD 1913 rail, then coupled with an M5 adapter rail system and the inclusion of a flat top upper receiver. The M16 can now be made adaptable to a variety of useful mountings that can include specialized scopes, flashlights, and target designators, hence the modular weapon system designation. Like all in the M16 family, the M16A4 can also mount the M2A3 40mm grenade launcher under the barrel, increasing the lethality and offering the weapon system a dual role capability with direct and target area methods of fire. The M16A4 shares performance statistics on par with the preceding M16A2. Muzzle velocity is measured at about 3,110 feet per second. The weapon utilizes the 5.56 times 45mm NATO round with 30 round capacity detachable box magazine. Weight increases just 1 pound with a fully loaded magazine, bringing the overall combat weight of the system to a manageable 8.5 pounds. The M16A4 also retains the adjustable front and rear sights, which allow for an effective range of about 600 meters. Firing selections are limited to semi and burst capabilities with a standard safety as well. There is no internal difference between the M16A and the M16A4 models either. Alright guys, so that is the history, or kind of talking about the real steel of the weapon. And there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Go ahead and check out my airsoft channel, subscribe over there, and my gaming channel, and subscribe over there, and like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Peace out.